What is going on, my peeps? It's your man Micah back with Virtual Productions, back here with another video, and I'd like to call this my top 3, technically top 4 watch bands for the Galaxy Watch 4. Yes, in all its glory. I do have the 44mm, looking very nice, very clean. I did clean it off too a little bit so that way she shines nice and bright like a diamond. Now we know the standard band they give you is a silicone one, and I haven't had a problem with it in terms of the feel. I think this silicone band feels really good. The problem is it makes it feel very bulky when it's around your wrist. So when you're wearing it, if I put it on correctly, see how the straps just stand out like that, right? So I'm trying to eliminate that with some new bands that I bought, and so I'm gonna have them listed in order down below as well. So the silver ones that I'm gonna do first is gonna be the first link. The maybe I'll do the black ones next as a second link, and then this one as a third link in the description box below for you guys to make sure you guys find these watch bands, because I think these are really nice watch bands. Now the beautiful thing about two of these, of course, I'm gonna set these off to the side. Well, really these two is these are 2 for 1s. So you get the Chainlink band as well as the metal mesh band for one price. So that's why I think that this is also a good deal, because you can come out with 4, 5 bands. So this is the top 5 watch bands, if you will, for decent price. So tossing the paper off to the side, we see that the first band we're gonna try out is this here silver Chainlink band. Looks really nice. They do provide the clips, of course. So what we're gonna do is take these clips out, insert them into the band, and then put them on and see how it goes. I'm also gonna take my jacket off so that way you guys can see it on the wrist. Give me 1 second. Now you can see the wrist just fine. And what we're going to do is, as I just said, we're going to first take these off and probably look at the size, right? So the shorter side is probably going to go really not that much shorter. I guess it just depends on how you like to take this clasp off. So as we see here, we're gonna see what we're gonna do. So the first thing we do is remove these. Nice part about it is you have that piece right here. If you just click in, looking at the watch, I know that up is with the home button facing up, or basically the buttons on the left, well, up being relative to what I'm trying to do here. So we're going to take this little thing, open this up here, and then of course you want to keep track of these. Definitely gonna want to keep track of these. Slide it in like that, right? So I did find my tool here for chain links. You basically just set it in here, and you can screw it in to the link that you actually want to get out, right? And as it screws in, it's gonna find that sweet spot so that way it can poke it out. Once it's locked in, you just screw, keep pushing, and it'll push that link right on out. And then once it's done that, now I'm probably gonna have to remove a few because my wrist is so small, but I'm gonna do that and you guys will see the finished product next. All right, and this is the silver one. Boom, just like that. Now I might end up opening this up, we'll see. But the clasp, so I did do it correctly. So if you look at it like this, with the home button facing up, the inward clasp is facing up. The smaller edge is facing up. So that's how I installed it. And upon putting on the wrist, boom, it's just clicked in. Now for me, that's still plenty of room. I could take out another chain link if I needed to. But that's how it would sit otherwise. And you see how it immediately makes it feel so much thinner right there. So for me, I'm gonna take out another chain link, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's plenty of room. One more chain link is probably good enough, hopefully. It might be 2. But this is the silver band, so I will be doing that another time. But for now, I'm going to, well, you know what, let me do that now. I'm just gonna do that now. The next band is the silver mesh band. Upon opening this one, pop that out. Now this is going to be this metal mesh. and it's magnetic, so be mindful of that. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. I think I've had one similar to this before, but essentially you have one of these sides. Okay, you good? You good? So this is your metal clasp right here. You know, clearly it's blue. So what you're gonna wanna do is take one of these sides like this, pop this in, then pop it on. And by the way, this is probably the way you want it to face. Boom, all right. So this watch is fairly simple, go straight forward. So you just slide your wrist in. So for me, I'm gonna wanna slide my wrist in like this, all right? Like this, come on, boom. Now once my wrist is in, tighten it to where I want it to be tightened to. Lay the clasp down like that, and it's got its own snug fit. Just like that. If it feels like it moves a little bit, just take the clasp, tighten it a little bit more, and then lay it down. And like I said, be careful with your little hairs, because that sucker will catch you. And then you have a secure watch. And it looks clean with the black. The black on silver looks really nice, looks really clean. So that's wristband number 2. That's really clean right there. Here goes the black mesh. Come on, come on. This one's going to always be interesting trying to install because it's, there we go. Now this one, you see I got the clasp coming towards my wrist as opposed to away. But this is the black one. Makes it blend in very, very nice, very, very clean. As you guys can see, they mean business, and of course, move it around just a little bit. That way, you know, you got some wrist movement, and boom. Now, here's one of the things I just found out about this one. They machined this one ever so slightly too wide, so this one actually doesn't fit in the watch. I will not be able to display this one for you or showcase it, but if it was machined right, of course, I would recommend it because it's just like this one, which is nice, just in black. So unfortunately, you guys will not see this one on camera. And as you guys can see here, this is a 5-piece from this company here, smartwatch band, and that's because you get 5 bands in here, and each of them is more of a mesh material. It's not metal, it's more of a mesh material, comfortable, breathable. You get a white one, you get a black one, you get a gray one, you get a navy blue one, and you get a cool, like, I don't know what to call this. It's not necessarily beige, but satin, maybe. Very clean color. I like this one actually. So this is the one I'm probably actually gonna put on the watch for you guys right now. All right, and there it just slides on you just like that. It's elastic, and all you have to do is adjust right here. Not the funnest band to put on by any means. It took a little bit, but now this one kind of has a slight wide feel to it too, and since I have smaller wrists, that's probably why. But I think under here, all you gotta do is just grab it, and, or I guess maybe you do this. Let's see. Grab it underneath, something like that, and this is what will help tighten this up. Now it looks like I may have loosened it, and maybe actually what I'm supposed to do is I'm gonna try to do it off. Let's see, if I go up like this and I grab like that, does that make it tighter? I think it did. Let me do it again. Let's see. Up, boom. I think it is making it tighter. I mean, it does feel like it is. I think it is. You see, it looks like it's getting smaller and smaller. Okay, that is how you do it. So you take this side and push up and grab from this side to tighten it. As you see, it's getting tighter and tighter. It's just this side. I don't know. It just depends on how it's actually sitting on the wrist. But that is this one right here. This one's made to stand out a little bit more. This gap, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Does that gap throw you off, or is it fine to you? I think if I tighten it up just a little bit more, and this just so happens to kind of match my watch face I have going on right now. Let me know if that bothers you in the comment section below. I can't quite tell. But these are the watch faces that I found to be really good that I picked up. They're all cheap, or affordable, I should say. And yeah, let me know what your favorite watch band is in the comment section below as I sit here and arrange my thumbnail. As I sit here and arrange my thumbnail. Maybe I'll bring these in. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that way you never miss my videos. That way we can sit back, chillax, see what's cracking. With your man Micah is signing out. Until the next video. Wait for